So it's assignment 56. We're going to be doing 2, 12, 4, 14. I mismarked those, so just ignore that. Okay. Then on the, yes, on this side, we're going to do these 6 up here that I've circled. 17, 22, 27, 19, 24, 29. And then, this is going to be a 2-day assignment because there's a lot to do here. Then we're going to do these word problems. So.
We're going to write about it.
Nope.
So 43, 44, 45, 46, 47.
All right, so let's go ahead and start on this side. And on these, there's obviously not enough room to do the work there. So we're going to rewrite the problem. And I would say probably, let me see. Okay, I'm going to do this in thirds. So when I do something in thirds, which means no more than 3 problems in a row, is I fold this in half. I look for the half point. Okay, so this is, I fold it to the half spot of the rest of my paper. And then this other piece, I'll just go over and fold it. So when I open it, it's got 3 sections. Well, if you want to kind of space out your work neatly. All right, so I'm not going to put more than 3 problems across. So let's go ahead and do the first one. It's number 2, and we're going to rewrite it. Number 2 is 3, 4, 5 times 2, 1, 1. And you can put it, if you folded it, you can put it right to the edge. Then. So we're going to start with the 1. I love 1s.
Same.
So it goes right under the 1. And 1 times 5, 4, 3 is what? Is 5, 4, 3. It's the exact same thing. So I'm finished with the 1s. When I'm done with the 1s, I'm going to go under here. What am I going to put right here?
A 0.
Not a 0.
Placeholder.
A placeholder. And then, because that's a 1 again, we're going to go right under the 1, which the 4 is in the way, so we go right under that. And again, it's going to be 5, 4, 3. Same exact thing. 5, 4, 3. But scoot it over 1 because we're in the 10 spot. Then we're done with the 1s, so we're going to put a placeholder. We're done with the 10s. We're going to put a placeholder. And then we're going to start multiplying with the 2, so it's going to go under the 2, which is right here. All right. So 2 times 5 is
10.
10. And then go to the next number. I forgot to carry it.
2 times 4.
2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 more,
9.
9. And there was nothing to carry. Then 2 times 3
6.
is 6. And here's why I have you make it a placeholder rather than a 0. When we did 2 times 3, 4, 5, that was 690. And I can see my 690 here. I did not get 69,000. So that's the difference between the 0 and the placeholder. All right, then draw your line, and then we add all those up. And then before I write my number down, I'm going to check if it's on the answer bank, which is at the top here. And it is right here.
Oh, at the bottom.
So 72795.
Are we going to estimate on this assignment?
No, thank you for saying that. No, we're not going to estimate.
Neither Randy?
Do you want to estimate?
No.
We don't want to do that. We actually will do that on a separate day, a separate totally assignment. So go ahead and put your answer, which is 72,795. and then we're going to start writing the number 4. Again, I'll put the number 4 here, but if you folded it, I'm going to put that number very close to my edge over here, because you can see these numbers get bigger going this way, and so I don't want it to hit this. So I'm going to put 431 times 134. Alrighty, and then here we go. So starting with the 4, 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3,
12.
good job. Carry the 1. 4 times 4,
16.
plus 1 more.
17.
Awesome, 17. Then right below, we're done with the 1s, so what are we going to put?
Placeholder.
Placeholder, good job. And then now we're going to start with the 3, and it's going to go right under the 3. And are we ready?
Yes.
3 times 1. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 3.
9.
3 times 12.
12.
It's 1 times 3.
3, I'm sorry, I gave you the answer. 3 times 4 is 12. And that was from before, so we didn't need that. So it's going to be 12. Then we're done. Again, we're done with the 1s, put a placeholder. We're done with the 10s place, put a placeholder. Then now we're starting with the hundreds, and it's going to go right under the hundreds place. And this is a 1, so it's easy. 1 times 1, 3, 4 is 1, 3, 4. And then just add those up. So is that it? Is that on the answer bank?
Yes.
So it must be right. Okay. All right, so that's going to be 57754. All right. Then I can put one more over here. I'll put number 12. Again, I'm not going to start it over here because you see it gets bigger and thicker, and it's going to run to that number, so you want to bring it way over to this other side. That number 12 is 4890, and then times 121, which is one number smaller, goes under the 8. 1, 2, 1. I'm going to like this number. This is easy. Okay. With ones, it's the exact same number. 1 times 0, 984 is 0, 9, 8, 4. Are we done with the ones?
Yes.
So what am I going to put under the ones?
Placeholder.
Placeholder. Then go to the next one. Ready? 2 times 0.
0.
2 times 9.
18.
2 times 8.
16.
Plus one more.
17.
Good job. 2 times 4.
8.
Plus one more.
9.
Good job, people. Then I'm done with the ones. Now I'm done with the tens. What I'm going to put under here? Another placeholder. And now I'm going to start with the 100 spot, which is the 1, and put it right under the 1. But this is a cool number, because what's 1 times 0984? It's 0984. It's the same number we had here, but starting at the hundreds place. So it's 0, 9, 8, 4.
I love one.
Me too. All right. And then we can go ahead and add. So 0, 9, 8 and 8. 16. And I'm going to carry, you can always put it at the top, but I'm going to put it here with the 9 because 9 and 1 makes 10. but I'm not going to do that one first. I'm going to do 7 and 4 is 11, and then 11 plus 10 is what?
21.
Good job, people. And I'm going to put my little 2 here. Again, you could have put it there, because 8 and 2 is 10, plus 9 more.
19.
Good job. 19. And then 4 and 1 is 5. Okay. And is up there?
Yes.
5, 9, 1. There it is. And when you're doing, which one are we doing? Number 14. Okay. Oh, I have to put that answer under the 12. So that's going to be 5, 9, 1, 6, 9, 0. Then we're doing the 14th, but when you start it, please skip. After the answer here, go 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th one, then go ahead and put your 14. So you're leaving some space. Well, then my fold is right here. So I'm going to put that 1, 3, 2, 7. 1. Oh, and this is a fun number because on the bottom, there's 2 numbers that are the same. Okay. So that's going to make it easy. Yeah. So 1 times 7, 2, 3, 1 is what?
7, 2, 3, 1.
And we're done with the ones. So what am I going to put right underneath? Placeholder. Then, now we're at this number, so that's where I'm going to start. Okay, so 4 times 7.
28.
28, carry the 2. 4 times 2,
8.
plus 2 more.
10.
Good job. 4 times 3,
12.
12, plus 1 more.
13.
Carry 1. And then 4 times 1, plus 1 more. 5. Okay. We've got, there's no zeros on the bottom, so I should have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 rows of numbers. So I can tell I'm not done. We've got this last hundreds place. So under the 1, put a placeholder. We just did the middle 4, so under there, put a placeholder. And yeah, then we're starting with this 4, which starts here. And we just got, if you look at this one, I know that's not part of my answer. We got 8035. So don't we put the same thing since it's times 4? So 8035. And then add what you've got left. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Is it up there? Yes. And that is. All right, and you've got no more to do on the front for today. Don't cross them out because we'll maybe do some of them tomorrow. So flip it over on the back, and we're going to try to knock out these word problems. Okay, so this is a real quickie here. Maria multiplies 318 times 201. Petra multiplies 201 times 318. How do you think you're going to compare those two answers? Are they going to be, is this one bigger than this one? Is this one smaller than this one? Or are they equal?
I think they're equal.
They're equal because you're multiplying the exact same numbers. And 2 times 3 is the same thing as 3 times 2. So by the commutative, you can switch the order. So that's just put equal. That's it. All right. Then, the number 44, the store sells 326 packs of paper on Monday, 209 packs on Tuesday. How many sheets of paper did the store sell? Well, can I add 326 packs and 209 packs?
Addition.
Yeah, you would, because they're the same unit. So I need to see, first of all, the total packs that were sold. So let's start there. Let's take the 326. 326? Yeah, 326. Plus the other packs that were sold on Tuesday is 209. It's 15. Oh, I was about to multiply. That's 15. This is adding now. Switch brains. 2 and 1 is 3. I know, that's what I was doing too. I was just so used to it. And then add 3 and 2 is, okay. So all together there's this many packs. But that's not what it's asking me. It's saying, how many sheets of paper did they sell? Well, if you look over at this pack, how many sheets of paper are in every pack?
350.
350. Can I add sheets and packs?
No.
No. Who knows how I can find? Here's one pack. I've got 535 packs. How can I get the total if I can't add? Yes, ma'am.
Multiply.
Can I subtract sheets and packs? No. If they're different uses. Multiply. So we've got the 500. I'm going to put it in this last one. We've got 535 packs times how many sheets of paper are in every pack? But do I need to put 350 or can I just put 35?
35.
Let's just put 35 right now because it'll just help me. And then start multiplying this one. 5 times 5. 5 times 3.
15.
16, 17. Plus 1 is 26. Good. Then when we start under the ones column, placeholder, and then we're at the next unit, the tens unit, which has a 3 in it. So here we go with this one. 3 times 5, 15, and that 1 I'm just going to cover up that 2. Then 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 more, 10. And lucky us, we've already got a 1 up there. And then 3 times 5 plus 1 more, 16. Let's add this up. The only thing I'm missing is I didn't really have 35 sheets of paper in every pack. I had how many? 300 and what? 350. So we have to add a 0 here. And where else? Yeah, tack it on at the bottom. So all together, the number piece of paper was 187, 250. Are there mixed-up answers there? Oh, I know where the mixed-up answers are. Whoops. I forgot to give it to you. Oh, no. Well, in a little bit, I'm going to pass out a sheet like this, which has all the mixed-up answers. And I just have to look for them, but I will get it. But is that answer there? 187. In fact, it's right here. So we'll recross them out when you get yours. All right. So, but that is the correct answer. So go ahead and put 187 250. How many sheets? 187,250 sheets. That's a lot of paper.
Yep.
All right. Then. And I was thinking about the trees that we cut down to make paper because you know it comes from wood pulp, you know. But what else could we make paper out of? I don't know. I don't know what the substitute would be. Well, but that's still the same thing.
There's this kind of paper made out of stone.
Unless we never use these, you use whiteboards, but we still have to print this out somehow. But anyway, girls and boys, let's go ahead and go on. So this is a good question. Without computing without calculating, show why 445 times 109 is greater than 445 times 108. Who knows why? Caleb, what? Because, yeah, the 445 is the same, but 109 is one more. You're going to have one more times the 445. This is 108 times 445. This is one more. So the difference, it says how much greater? It's going to be 1 times 445. What is 1 times 445? 445. So this one is 445 greater because it had one more, one of that 445. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do this. So a ticket, if you don't buy a season pass, girls, to go to the football game, it's $149. $149. That's if I don't buy a season pass. Or you can buy a season pass for 16 games, and that total is $2,150. Explain whether a season pass is a good deal. Well, first of all, you've got to assume that this person who's buying it at the gate is also going to go 16 times. How could I find out his total if he goes with the individual ticket 16 times? What would I have to do? Multiply. I can't add money and games, but I can multiply the total money times the total number of games to get the total that it cost him. So I'm going to set up 149. That's number 46. I'm going to set up 149, and assuming that he's also going to go to 16 games, and we're going to see what that cost is. Okay, so ready? 6 times 9?
54.
54. 6 times 4?
24.
24 plus 5 more?
29.
29. 6 times 1?
6.
Plus 2 more?
8.
8. Good job. And then come down. We're done with the ones. Put a placeholder. Good job. And then we're at the, I love my ones. 1 times all of that. So, and I go backwards. 1 times 941 is 941. And then we add it. It's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So the guy that does not get the season tickets, he buys this. The guy who bought the season pass all at one time is paying this much. So is a season pass a good deal?
No.
Isn't it less?
Oh, yes.
Yes. And by the way, put this answer, put 2, this is individual, 2384. Okay, is the regular, and I would put that 2150 is less. So yes, it's a good deal, and I don't have time to write a whole sentence. That's it. Is it a good deal? Yes. I'll draw an arrow. And I just don't know if, yeah, we really have to do this because we need to start doing some multi-step word problems. So we're going to do this. All righty. So here we go. So find the total sales for Thursday. So 180 people just bought the regular price ticket. How could I get the total price of those? Multiply, because I can't add tickets and money. So let's get the regular people first. So the individual tickets, 149 times, it says 180, but what can I put instead of 180? 18. Good job. Because I don't want those zeros to mess me up. And then let's go ahead and work with that. Do we have that down? So 8 times 9? 72. 8 times 4? 32 plus 7 more? 30 what?
39.
39. By the way, you can be using your agenda that has a multiplication table in it. What did we say that was? 39. Carry the 3. 8 times 1.
8.
9, 10, 11. So that's going to be 11. Then we're done with the ones place. Put a placeholder. And then we start with the 1. It goes under the 1. I love ones. 1 times 9, 4, 1 is what? 9, 4, 1. And so then add it.
And then we added 0.
And then we add, you're right, they didn't sell just 18 tickets, they sold 180. So we've got to take that and bring it down to attach it. So individual ticket holders spent this much money, but then also there were 89 season passes sold for $2,150 each. Those people have money that I do not. I would unfortunately pay this amount because then I could spread it over 16 games and I'm not going to feel that much different. All right, but that's a big chunk to come out of my pocket at one time. Anyway, so how could I get the total money they made for the 89 season passes that were $2,150 each? Can I add season passes and money? Multiply. So again, 2,150 money times the 89. We're almost done. We're almost done. Then, let me just see our time, 2:50. All right, so here we go. 9 times 0, 0. 9 times 5, 45. Oops, I did it backwards. Okay. And then 9 times 1,
9.
plus 4 more,
13.
13. Carry.
9 times 2, 18.
Plus 1.
13.
18 plus 1.
Oh, 19.
So it's going to be 19. Okay, so we're done with the 9, the ones column, put a placeholder, and go to the next number. All right. And then 8 times 0?
0.
0. And I want you to see that placeholder is not part of this answer because I can tell it's a placeholder. And then 8 times 5?
43.
Put a 0, carry the 4. Then 8 times 1,
8.
plus 4 more,
12.
12, and carry the 1. There's already 1 there. 8 times 2 is,
16.
plus 1 more is
17.
17. Okay, and this is 0, 5, 3, 9, 10, 11, and then 7, 8, 9, and 1. But we're not done. This is what they made for season pass holders. This is what they made for the amount of money they made for individual tickets. How much did they find the total sales? How would I find the total sales? Now you can add money and money. And I'm going to put that bigger one on top just because. 191. And this one is 1 digit less, so it should go under the 9. And that answer is here, so that is the correct answer. Again, I'll get you a answer bank in just a moment, and that is, so 218 170. All right.
For the last problem, you want us to add or subtract?
For the
This one?
No, for 47, that last problem that you wanted to.
Well, it was 3 parts.
Yeah.
We had to multiply to get the last part was add.
Okay.
Okay. We added the two amounts of money. Okay. So, girls and boys, I think that's it. Can you handle those 6 more?
Yep.
That's all you have to do. You can sit together. I will get you an answer bank, and people at home have a good time.